Hi everyone, Hillary here from Lébo Aesthetics and Spa. This month we are going to be featuring everything about the turkey neck because we're heading into Thanksgiving. So let's talk about this gobble that we all cannot stand. Our neck skin is definitely different. When we think about our face, we have a lot more hydration, we have some oil in there. Our neck is not like that. We don't have the oil glands in that area. Our skin is thinner, so it ages a lot faster. The other thing is we don't protect it the same way. A lot of us are really good about putting sunscreen on our face and putting our good products on our face. We don't really think about putting it down our neck, especially when we're younger. As we get older and the problem's already happened, then we're like, oh, what can I do about my neck? Well, we've already let a lot of that damage go and happen throughout the years. I, for one, am one that did not think about it in my 20s. And then as I've gotten older, I've noticed some of the more sun damage and areas of concern that have definitely happened over the years with my neck area. I do have thinner skin, I think more so than some other people. So my skin just loses its loss of like elasticity a little bit more. So I feel like I notice it a little bit more in my neck area. So let's talk about what all can you do to help the neck. First and foremost, products. I'm a big proponent of using really good skincare products. I tell everyone that's 80% of your battle because every day you're doing something that's producing collagen, protecting the skin, firming it up. So if we think about it, using things that have peptides, collagen production, growth factors. So some of my favorites are firming serum, the peptide facial refining concentrate, growth factor serum. These are some of the ZO products. I also love, we have the Lébo neck tightening kit, which these packages, these are great because it has the two products already in them. They also have the peptides in there. They have the extra hydration. So, you know, some of these are just some of my favorites. It is something that you have to continue to keep using. You're not going to just do something for a little bit of time and never have to do it again. It's the same thing with, like, think about your hair. You're not going to color your hair once and then never color it again. You have to keep up with it. So products are really important, but it's a long-term kind of change in what you're doing. You need to include your neck and you need to use those products morning and night and continue with it. Some services that you can do in office, and some of my favorites, I love SoftWave. SoftWave is a ultrasound device that delivers heat down into the dermis and it restructures down in the dermis. It produces collagen, it tightens the skin, it firms the skin, it makes the skin a little thicker, it gives a lifting to the area. So it's one of the favorites that we do for the neck area. It does take 6 months to get that full result from it, but it really produces that collagen and kind of gives it that extra step. Another thing that you can consider is called Sculptra. Sculptra is an injectable. It is a biostimulant. It makes you produce your own collagen. Elastin also thickens the skin. Could you do both? Absolutely. You know, you could do SoftWave and you could do Sculptra, or you could try one or the other and see how much you get out of it and then go from there. Sculptra also takes time to produce that collagen. So it's definitely not like a quick fix, but it does really help to lift and tighten and firm that area. Another option would be microneedling with PDGF or the Area Essence. I love that. It stimulates a lot of collagen, also a biostimulant. When we do that microneedling, it causes those microchannels to kind of give like a pattern down into the dermis. And then when we use the Area Essence, we're actually pushing that down into those microchannels, which is where we need it to be so that you start to stimulate your own collagen and elastin and fibroblast. All of them are doing kind of the same types of things. They're just hitting kind of different levels, and your production level could be different with each one. So depending on which one might be the best one for you, that's why you want to come in for your consultation so that we can help make sure that you're kind of steering in the right direction. Another thing that happens with our neck area is discoloration. And sometimes we'll do a treatment that's called photorejuvenation, or it's also called IPL, intense pulse light. That helps to treat those reds and browns. So sometimes it's not just all about the looseness of the skin, sometimes it's the sun damage and the discoloration that we've created over time. So all of these things are different ways to kind of treat that little gobble and help to firm and lift and tighten that area. So schedule a complimentary consultation and we can help you and get rid of the gobble.